This is just going to be a real quick little modeling example. So write an equation for an exponential relationship that goes through these 2 points. So our basic equation is y equals a times b to the x, right? And these are xy points, right? This is x, this is y. And they're just x, y's in different points. So in our equation, if you plug in x, like 0, whatever a and b are, you should get that y value out of it. So one of the things we know too is that this is the growth rate and this is the initial value. So in this one, when x is 0, that sets our initial value to 3,000. So we know y equals 3,000 times b to the x. And now if we want to get b, if we want to get our growth rate, this is an xy pair. Let's plug those in. So y is 4.8. 3,000 b, some number, to the x power. Okay, let's solve that. Divide both sides by 3,000. So I've got 4.8 divided by 3,000 equals b to the fourth. How do I do fourth power? Fourth root. So I can take the fourth root of 4.8 over 3,000. Whoops. 3,000. And that will be b. I'm going to grab my calculator real quick and do that. So I get b equals 0.2. So if I go back to this, I know my equation for this would be y equals 3,000 times 0.2 to the x. Now that was nice because it gave me the initial. Notice this pair right here doesn't give me the initial value. So this pair right here, whoops. Let's give ourselves a little bit of space and we can work on that. So I know that y equals a times b to the x. Let me plug in some values. So remember, this is x, this is y. So I know that 11 should equal a times b to the second. I also know if I plug this one, this is x, this is y. 11 thirds should equal a times b to the third power. Now, when I have these two equations and I want to solve them, what I can do is I can add them, I can subtract them, I can divide them. So notice if I go this equation divided by that equation. So in other words, 11 thirds equal to ab cubed divided by 11 equals ab squared. In other words, boop, this divided by that equals that divided by that. So 11 thirds divided by 11 is 1/3. A divided by A is 1. B cubed divided by B squared is B. So B is 1/3. So here's what I know so far. Y equals A times 1/3 to the x. Now I'm just going to grab one of these equations and shove them back into there to solve for A. So let's see. X is 2, Y is 11. So 11 equals A times 1/3 to the second power. So this would be 11 equals A times 1/9. Multiply both sides by 9. A equals 99. So I've got both A and B. So my equation would be 99 times 1/3 to the x. And then let's go ahead and get over onto this last problem as well. So as we look at this third one, I know my general equation is y equals a times b to the x. So let's plug in some x and y values. So y is 45 when x is 2. So I know that 45 equals a times b to the second. And I know that x is 4 when y is 405. So I've got 405 equals a times b to the fourth. Let me do some division here. I'm going to go 405 divided by 45 is equal to a b to the fourth divided by a times b squared. Notice that this division every time cancels out that a, makes that a reduce down to a 1. And again, this is equal to that. So, right, this is equal to that. This thing's equal to that thing. This thing's equal to that thing. So I can divide and get the same answer on all of them. So let's see, 405 divided by 45. Shove that in my calculator, beep, bop, boop. I get 9. A divided by A is 1. B to the fourth divided by B squared is B squared. Square root both sides, it looks like B is 3. So I know what B is. So I've got this so far. Y equals A times 3 to the x. I know my growth rate. Now I can go back and find my initial conditions. I can plug in either one of these points. Let's see, x is 2 and y is 45. So y is 45 when x is 2. So 45 is equal to a times 9. Divide both sides by 9. Looks like a is 5. Whoops, a is 5. So that means my equation then would be y equals 5 times 3 to the x power. And there it is right now. We've done some curve fitting.